Earth signs. I'm going to do a love reading today for the earth signs, and I'll be using the Llewellyn deck. Um, it may not resonate for everyone. If it does for you, I will be doing an extended reading on the connection itself, and you can find the information for that in the box below. All right, so let's get started. So these are your cards, earth sign, and these are your person's cards, person's energies. And this is the energy of the connection itself. All right. So for your cards, Earth Sign, we've got the Seven of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress. So with the Seven of Wands, I will be clarifying as we go along, as I said, and I'll be drawing cards also from the Wisdom of Avalon from a universe deck. All right, so we've got the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So the kings and queens in this are not gender specific, just to let you know. They're about the divine energies in all of us. So the Seven of Wands, I kind of feel like there's a lot of things coming your way now. That growth, passion, emotion, a little bit of defensiveness still, but feeling like, you know, you're kind of in control of all the stuff that's coming your way, finding a way to balance it out. And then I've got the Ten of Wands showing up here. So really in this process, feeling like it's time to put down roots and create a solid foundation for yourself, with all of the growth and with who you've become today. So embracing the now and not the past. Embracing what you've grown today, as I said. So maybe where you felt at home before, you will no longer feel at home there because you've outgrown it. And so now where do you feel like you want to put down the roots? And already getting some indication as to what that might look like. And then we've got the King of Wands showing up here. So it looks like for you, it's about being on your path. It's about, so starting to define. And that's where this Page of Pentacles is coming from, starting to define what that could look like, how you would feel about where you're at. And I feel like it's about being on your path, and mostly around kind of the male divine energies more than the female, although we've got the female down here with the Empress showing up too. So finding that kind of, so what I feel here is like incorporating that sense of well-being and independence and worldly ability to handle things, and in yourself, in you, right? Whether you're a male or a female. Then the Two of Cups is showing up. So a really soulmate connection here. And we'll just draw some cards on that. Totally get the soulmate connection here. And then we've got the Hermit showing up. So going, you know, really knowing within yourself that this connection, and I think it's this connection because that's the one we're looking at right now, is coming from a soulmate place, and it's a really solid connection. And following your own counsel, like really beginning to look at your path with enlightenment, with the clarity that you are starting to know about yourself, and beginning to look at your path and light it up in a different way. And in regards to this connection, in regards to the soulmate situation. Then the Knight of Pentacles showing up, so the opportunities are presenting themselves. You are in a red, you want marriage, you want connection, you want this connection. You're ready for it, your heart is open. You know, you're coming from a place of being really hurt. There was a broken heart, no, you know, and it's probably an accumulated broken heart. But I see you now contemplating time to move back into kind of my emotional state, time to move back into connection, time to move back into this connection, time to, you know, to commit to love and marriage. And the opportunity is showing itself here with the Knight of Pentacles. So the opportunity is interesting because it's coming up as a Knight of Pentacles, which is an actual knowledge. So maybe what's happened is there's been a kind of breakthrough of knowledge that's come your way, through communication or through other people or through your own insight into yourself, somehow the knowledge is now appearing and coming to you. And then we've got the Empress showing up here with the Five of Wands and the Emperor. So we got the Emperor and the Empress showing up here. So really this, this connection between the Emperor and the Empress, and kind of a lot of movement and a lot of humming and hawing kind of thing going on in between, like separating, coming together, moving this way. It's kind of like a dance between the two. And I feel like these are the two components of this connection, of this relationship. And possibly both are in both of you. So the Emperor is a divine male energy, the Empress the divine feminine energy, the energy of creation, the energy of birth, the energy of endless creation on the planet. The Emperor, the wisdom and the knowledge and the benevolence of being, responsibility and sort of a lot of experience, a lot of worldly power here. So putting the two together, and that could be in each of you, or it could be in you right now, and then sort of balancing it out between those two. Okay, then we've got the Knight of Cups showing up. So I feel like destiny is at play here. I feel like your person is offering you love, moving towards you. There's been a lot of things that have been revealed that were hidden before, and now they're clear and moving more and more into that kind of, revelation of deeper things within your person, things that they weren't aware of before that were hidden from them, and now moving, with a proposal towards you, a proposal of love, and a proposal of destiny, and a proposal of revealing the stuff that was hidden before, the kind of dark part of them, and the things that were hidden in their soul almost. And I see them moving towards you rather powerfully and rapidly, in spite of their own fears and their own conflicts. Intuitively, they feel like they're going to move towards you because they really got the Four of Cups showing up. What they've kind of understand, as this has been revealed to them here for their destiny, is that you are their destiny. This connection is their destiny, and they're going to work. And it takes a lot of work to bring love into a worldly setting, into an actual marriage or a connection. Love is not just a principle. It's a reality within our hearts. It's a reality between two people, and it is a lot more complicated than the divine principle itself. And that's where temperance comes in, is having patience. So your persons have a lot of patience and taking the time to do the internal work, as have you with the Hermit showing up here. So both of you moving into a lot more of your own personal depths, and then beginning to find the balance within themselves to be able to, and taking their time to be able to understand and incorporate this into their lives. Like I said, with this hidden energies. The Four of Pentacles really, from this, building a solid foundation within themselves and waiting to kind of see where this takes them. Like waiting to hear where or some kind of message, some kind of sign as to where their life's going to go next, or where all of this knowledge and this solid foundation they built, where that's going to move next. And then they've got the Strength card. So having overcome a lot of their fears through clarity and illumination, and once again waiting. And so there's a lot of patience here. We've got Temperance, Page of Wands, and Page of Swords. So sort of newness. It looks like, independence was here, and now a lot of shifting has happened, a lot of awareness has happened, and things have been revealed to each of both of you. And then I kind of feel like a lot of fear has been overcome through this illumination, and now waiting to see when to proceed, like cautiously when to proceed, wanting to follow divine timing, because this really is about destiny. Then in the outcome, in the connection itself, we've got the Star, the universe, and the Seven of Swords. So moving from the Seven of Swords, which was kind of like a really messed up war kind of conflict, survival, and now moving out of that, and that's the end of a cycle. That was the end of this cycle. And I saw a similar thing here with the Three of Swords on your part. So now the relationship itself is moving beyond that and moving into a new cycle, which is the healing of the star and the direction of the star, which is the destiny, because it's written in the stars, right? We got the Queen of Swords showing up with the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So the divine feminine energies in this connection itself are going to be building the solid foundation of the future that is moving towards with the Ten of Pentacles. So we've got the Page of Cups. So the beginning of the offer of within the connection to be passionate, to be innocent, to be new, to be renewed, to be reborn. And then the wisdom of the Queen of Swords, to maintain that kind of focus of that constant renewal, because this is about building a solid relationship here with the Ten of Pentacles. With the Five of Cups, this is in the connection itself, so this is for both of you. This is about letting go of the past, not holding on to the things that didn't work, letting them go and grieving them and letting them go, because what's waiting, if you can see in this card, is the Four of Wands. What's waiting is the new home and the new kind of state of existence, based on commitment and joy and connection. And so we've got the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands showing up here. So for the connection itself, renewal, a new path based on the divine feminine energies, the calmness, the centeredness, the love, the intuitiveness, passion, clarity, and letting go of the past, because it didn't contain that, and that's why it fell. But now there's something new to build on, the other two cups, and that's where I see this going. With the Four of Cups, over this period of time, like with the Hermit showing up here and with Temperance showing up here, there's been a vision that sort of appeared in the connection. And with that vision was about the King of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So really focusing and manifesting this new beginning. With the King of Swords showing up, it's about discernment, it's about clarity, it's about power of truth, and truthfully approaching this new beginning here with the Seven of Cups showing up from a heart level and a heart place, okay? And being excited about it, because everything is possible now, because it's a new beginning. And it was letting go of those three cups so that you could build on the two that were still standing, and that is what manifested into the seven here. So I'm just going to draw a few cards from the Wisdom of Avalon now. We've got the Deer and forgiveness, all right? The Deer is about gentleness and diplomacy, and forgiveness is one of the sacred journey markers. So this is the sacred journey here, which is the connection, and forgiveness is one of the markers that marks that this connection is on a sacred journey, okay? All right, if this did resonate for you, I will be doing an extended reading on the connection itself, and if it didn't, I'll see you next week.